Welcome to the intriguing and shadowy world of organized crime in India, with a special focus on the Mumbai Underworld, a realm where law and order often intertwine with illegal activities. In this exploration, we journey through a landscape marked by daring heists, political machinations, cinematic ties, and global operations that seem ripped from the pages of a thriller novel. These top 10 crazy facts about the organized crime scene in India, particularly the Mumbai Underworld, promise to reveal the depth and breadth of its influence on society, politics, and even the entertainment industry. Prepare to dive into stories of power, betrayal, and unfathomable wealth that have shaped the underbelly of one of the world's most populous cities. The dawn of the Mumbai Mafia. The seeds of organized crime in Mumbai were sown during the Prohibition era in Maharashtra in the 1960s. This period, marked by the government's ban on alcohol, unwittingly fostered a thriving black market for contraband. Smuggling syndicates mushroomed, providing the city's populace with their forbidden desires: alcohol, electronics, and gold. Among these, a young entrepreneur, Haji Mastan, emerged as a figure of notoriety in Charisma, laying the foundational stone for what would later evolve into the notorious Mumbai Mafia. Mastan's operations not only signified the birth of organized crime in the region, but also set the stage for a legacy of smuggling, extortion, and violence that would dominate the city's underbelly for decades. Bollywood connections. The Mumbai Underworld's relationship with Bollywood is not just a tale of crime, it's a saga of intertwined fates. During the 80s and 90s, the film industry became a lucrative target for the mafia's financial investments. Financing films offered the underworld a veneer of legitimacy, but with this capital came control. Tales abound of producers and actors coerced into working on projects favored by gang lords, under the threat of violence. The infamous instance of Gulshan Kumar's assassination in 1997 laid bare the risks involved in defying these powerful entities. This period in Bollywood's history reflects a darker side of glamour, where creativity occasionally danced to the tune of those who wielded power not with a pen, but with a gun. The D Company. At the heart of Mumbai's organized crime network lies the D Company, led by the elusive Dawood Ibrahim. Originating as a street gang in the 1970s, D Company's ascent to an international crime syndicate is a testament to its leaders' ruthlessness and strategic acumen. Engaged in narcotics trafficking, extortion, and even terrorism, the organization's operations span across continents, from Dubai to Europe. The 1993 Bombay bombings, orchestrated by D Company, marked one of the darkest days in India's history, underlining the group's capability for large-scale terror. Dawood's reign, although challenged, has managed to adapt and thrive, illustrating the complexity and durability of organized crime's roots in Mumbai. The Great Train Robbery. In the annals of Mumbai's criminal history, the Great Train Robbery stands as a testament to the audacity of its underworld. Orchestrated by the Haji Mastan gang in the early 70s, this heist saw gangsters cleverly intercept and rob a train carrying government bank funds. The operation was not just notable for its loot, which amounted to millions, but for the sheer boldness and meticulous planning it demonstrated. It was a daring act that flaunted the gang's reach and their ability to strike at the heart of the establishment. This robbery didn't just enrich the perpetrators, it emboldened a generation of criminals, setting a precedent for high-stakes, high-reward operations in the underworld's playbook. Operation Knockout. In response to the growing menace of gang wars and mafia activities in Mumbai, the police launched Operation Knockout in the late 1990s. This extensive crackdown aimed at dismantling the organized crime network, leading to the encounter killings of numerous gangsters. The operation saw law enforcement adopting a controversial but effective stance against criminals, directly engaging with them in shootouts. While it managed to curb the underworld's influence temporarily, It also sparked debates on human rights and the methods used by the police. Despite its contentious nature, Operation Knockout marked a significant, if brutal, milestone in Mumbai's fight against organized crime. The underworld's real estate empire. Beyond smuggling and extortion, the Mumbai underworld found a lucrative venture in the city's booming real estate market. Through intimidation and violence, gangs managed to acquire property rights, influencing the market to their advantage. This modus operandi not only provided them with a facade of legitimacy, but also immense profits. The manipulation of property prices and land grabbing became a significant source of revenue, embedding the underworld deeply into the economic fabric of the city. The real estate empire built by the Mafia highlights the sophisticated nature of their operations. Far removed from the crude violence often associated with organized crime. Overseas operations. The reach of Mumbai's crime syndicates extends far beyond India's borders, with operations spreading to the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. This international footprint allows them to engage in a variety of activities, including drug trafficking, money laundering, and arms smuggling. The expansion overseas is not just a testament to the syndicate's ambition, but also their ability to navigate and manipulate global networks. These overseas operations have made the task of curbing their influence more challenging for law enforcement, as the Mafia's operations are not just a local but a global issue, requiring international cooperation to effectively combat. Proxy wars. The Mumbai underworld is characterized by its internal rivalries, often resulting in violent proxy wars between competing factions. These conflicts are not waged directly, but through smaller gangs and hired killers, keeping the kingpins at a safe distance from the law. The use of proxies allows these criminal leaders to maintain plausible deniability while destabilizing their rivals. This strategy has led to numerous gang wars over the years, contributing to the bloodshed and violence that has plagued Mumbai. Proxy wars underscore the complex power dynamics within the underworld, where alliances are fragile and betrayal is common. Political ties. The nexus between the underworld and politics in India is an open secret. Allegations of mutual support have surfaced repeatedly, with politicians accused of leveraging the muscle power of gangsters for electoral gains, and in return, offering protection and facilitating illegal activities. This symbiotic relationship has enabled the underworld to operate with a degree of impunity, influencing policy and law enforcement. The involvement of organized crime in politics not only undermines democracy, but also entrenches the power of these criminal networks within the societal structure, making it exceedingly difficult to dislodge them. The intricate web of political ties has been a critical factor in the endurance and proliferation of organized crime in Mumbai. The informant network. The success and resilience of Mumbai's underworld can largely be attributed to its extensive network of informants. Spread across various strata of society, these informants provide gang leaders with critical information on law enforcement movements, rival activities, and potential opportunities. This network acts as the eyes and ears of the underworld, enabling them to stay one step ahead of the police and their adversaries. The use of technology has only enhanced the efficiency and reach of this network, illustrating the adaptability and sophistication of organized crime in the digital age. The informant network is a key asset for the underworld, deeply integrated into the fabric of Mumbai society. Conclusion. The Mumbai underworld, with its blend of historical intrigue and contemporary complexity, continues to fascinate and horrify in equal measure. Its legacy, marked by moments of audacity, strategic brilliance, and ruthless ambition, provides a stark reminder of the challenges faced in combating organized crime. As law enforcement evolves strategies to dismantle these networks, the underworld adapts, ensuring that the battle for Mumbai's soul is far from over. The saga of organized crime in India is a continuing narrative of power, greed, and survival. If you found these insights into the Mumbai underworld as intriguing as we did, Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from around the world. Your engagement is what keeps these stories coming.